Hi everybody, Levi Clay here, owner of guidedpracticeroutines.com, where we practice together to progress faster. This is our fourth exercise in our 30 days of better guitar practice. In this particular routine, I am going to be breaking down dominant 7 arpeggios and applying them to a 12-bar blues. Now, the running theme throughout all of these lessons is quite simple. These lessons are not about memorization. You can sit down and remember everything that I show you here. You can sit with a tab and you can take the time to remember the notes to play and the order to play them in. But that's not what knowledge is on the instrument. Knowledge is about me being able to say, I want you to play a G7 arpeggio in the E shape starting on the low note. Go. You should just be able to do it because you should know enough about your scale positions, your arpeggio positions, your chord forms to just be able to do that. How can you expect to be able to play musical ideas if you can't confidently see the basic pool of notes that the scales and arpeggios come from? You can't, every time you pick up the guitar to play something new, have to sit and learn it. If you learn to hear things, if you learn scales and arpeggios and chord forms and licks and vocabulary, when you hear somebody play something, you'll be in a much better place to categorize it and go to your instrument and play that thing. You'll never develop that skill without working on it. So in this routine, we are going to be looking at dominant 7 arpeggio forms and applying those to a blues in G. If you have fun with this, then I would, of course, recommend you check out guidedpracticeroutines.com. There is a link in the description. We are currently running a free 30-day trial. It is our 1-year anniversary. We do have an arpeggio workout course over there where I break down 7th arpeggios. So these will all be in there. But lots of routines. There's literally hundreds of hours of routines for you to work through over there. So I'm sure you'll have some fun with it. Check it out. Right, let's move on over to the guitar and I'll walk you through this. So, dominant 7s. Why am I starting with dominant 7s? So dominant 7 is like, I'm not going to say it's non-diatonic, but it's not the one chord in a key. If you're in the key of C, the one chord C is not a dominant chord. It's a major 7 chord. The dominant 7 feels like a more useful sound to me because I play blues-rooted music and the dominant 7 is such an integral part of that sound. So if I'm in the key of G, that's all dominant 7 vocabulary that you're hearing there. So we want to really get to grips with that sound and what it is. Why am I able to improvise like that? Well, it's because I know the sounds. I've practiced the sounds. So dominant 7s are major triads, 1, 3, 5s, but with an added note, the 7, but more specifically, the flattened 7. So not the major 7 found in a major 7 chord, but the flat 7. So we can play that in our major scale. If I play a G major scale, we did that in last I was going to say last week. It wasn't. It was yesterday. Yesterday's lesson. That's my major scale. Anywhere I play that. Or I can take any of those and flatten the 7. It's going to give me my flat 7. And that gives me that dominant chord quality. So dominant 7 arpeggio, 1, 3, 5, flat 7. Okay. Can I do that? 1 in G. 1, 3, 5, flat 7. We want to be able to hear that. Ba do da da. Ba do da 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 da. Ba do da da. Ba do do ba ba da da. Ba da da da. Ba do do da. Ba ba da 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 da. Ba da da ba. Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Ba da ba da da ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 ya da 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 da. Ba da da ba da da. I'm always doing things like that to try and build a connection between the sound of the arpeggio and where I put my fingers to make that sound. I do some embellishment, sure, but that's me trying to be musical with things. So 1, 3, 5, flat 7. Do the same thing again. 1, 3, 5, triad form, and my flat 7 will be here on the B string. Coming up to the root note on the high E string, and we'll come down. So my whole exercise, or my ascending arpeggio, Now for all of this, nice alternate picking motion. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I don't want any of this down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, up. That's economy picking, like it's great, but this will give us nice, good timing and will allow us to focus on what it is that the fretting hand is doing. My picking hand just does its thing. It just pumps away. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So that's my arpeggio. Then I'm going to do the same thing, but starting from the top note. So I should be able to see my chord form and play an ascending and a descending form. So all of that vocabulary I'm playing there comes out of that dominant 7 arpeggio form. Again, there's a couple of notes that I put in there for embellishment, for colour, but primarily just notes of that dominant 7 chord because I know my arpeggio. So first exercise, 8 times ascending, then descending, do that 8 times. Then we're going to take this knowledge and apply it around my C shape form. 1, 3, 5, flat 7. 1, 3, 5. We can't get up to the flat 7 in this position, so we'll just have to stay here. That's great though. From the top, come all the way down to the flat 7 there. So both of those arpeggio forms in that position are just something that I will practice until I never think about it anymore. So if I'm in the key of E, I can play. You can again hear everything I played there was based around that arpeggio. Some chromatic embellishments, some little scalar ideas, but primarily all of those notes are in the key of A major, but it doesn't sound like that. It sounds like I'm playing an E7 chord because my arpeggio game is very strong. So that's my C shape. Then we're going to do our A shape. So my A shape, again, 1, 3, 5, flat 7, 1, 3, 5, flat 7. Once I've got that form, from the top, I can do a lot of stuff with this because practice the arpeggios a lot, okay? So those are 3 forms. Once we can do those 3 forms, I want to apply them to a blues. So blues in the key of G. One chord G for 4 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, G. A G, and again. Then we're going to go to C, the 4 chord. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 for 2 bars. Back to the G. 3, 4, 1. I'm going to simplify this part. We're just going to do D for 2 bars. D7. Back to the G. So being able to play over this means being able to follow the form. G. C. G. So G. G. C. G. D for 2 bars. G. G. Again, G. C. Again, I could play around that all day because I know the chord form. If I know the chord form, I should be able to apply my arpeggios to it, right? So, first way through, I'm going to start in my E shape and I'll play G. Then descending. Then C, A shape. Back to my G. D. Back to my G. Again, G. G. C. G. D. G. 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 C. G. So that's around that position. Our second full exercise there is going to be the same, obviously the same chords, but now I'm going to start up here. So I'll play G around my C shape. Again. C in my E shape. Back to my G. I'm going to move up, E shape. And then for my final G, I'm in A shape. So again, G, C shape. G, C shape. C, E shape. G. D. again, I could improvise endlessly on that because my arpeggio knowledge is so good. And I think like true fluency and freedom on the fretboard comes from chord knowledge and arpeggio knowledge. We build our scales and vocabulary around it. You end up being, unstoppable. The important skill is not the memorization. Well, I guess it's the memorization, but it's memorization of sound. It's training the brain to not stress about the chord that I'm on, to be able to think, what's coming up? I'm on the G. Okay, cool. I've got to go to a C. How do I get to a C? I can play a C like this. So the more I play, the more I can explore those positions. It's about knowledge of the positions, not just memorization of the exercises. Having said that, I do need you to memorize the exercises. So what I'm going to do now is play that routine in its entirety for you here on YouTube. But of course, if you want the full sound slice play along for this, check out the link to guidedpracticeroutines.com in the description, and you can get access to a full free 30-day trial. Hundreds of hours of content on the website. I'm sure you'll have a great time. And if you have any questions, let me know in that comment section below. Right, let's get practicing.